Hello and welcome to Musingsbyamit. I get a lot of questions on my channel about various topics. And one subscriber asked me about BSc Computer Science jobs. He asked me, do we get a good job in a good software company after completing BSc Computer Science? Now, there are three things you need to understand when you think about BSc Computer Science and a BE Engineering degree for computer science. And based on that, you can get a certain kind of a job. So, in my career, I have hired a BSc Computer Science graduate ahead of a BE Computer Engineer, and I will tell you exactly why if you watch this video till the end. But there are three things to consider. The first thing to consider is the BSc Computer Science syllabus versus the BE Computer Science syllabus. These two are totally different. In BSc Computer Science, you are only touching upon the basics of computer programming. You are touching upon some of the basic programming languages and the way to build basic applications. Whereas in B Computer Science, you go a little bit in depth with that particular subjects. So first is the syllabus, which are totally different in both the cases. The second is the supply and demand. Now, there is a huge demand for computer science graduates, but if you think about the supply of engineers, then you have a huge supply of computer science engineers. In 2018, there was a survey which was done by Government of India, and they came up with the figures that 33 lakh students enrolled for engineering, computer science engineering in various fields like Bachelor of Engineering, BTech engineering, just for computer science. And out of that, more than 70% cleared their exam, which means within 1 year there were more than 20 lakh engineers who completed an engineering degree. Now, do we have that many jobs? I think you know the answer to that, that we don't have 20 lakh jobs for upcoming new engineers. Compare that to BSc Computer Science. So companies generally prefer B Computer Science uh, engineers because they are already available and there is a huge supply of these engineers. Now, does it mean that BSc Computer Science graduates cannot get a job? That is also not true. There are a lot of places, for example, educational institutes, government companies, banks, as well as some of the smaller software development companies which prefer a BSc Computer Science graduate. And the reason is the salaries. So the third point is about the salaries. There is a difference in salary for a fresher who joins a big software company as a B engineer. The average salary will be somewhere around 3,50,000 to 4 lakh in today's date. Whereas if you are a BSc Computer Science graduate, then your average salary will range from 2 lakhs per annum to 2.5 lakhs per annum. And this is all about perception. It is the industry feels that to do engineering, it requires more marks right in your 10th and 12th standard, as well as you need to do more, you need to study more of the engineering subjects versus the BSc Computer Science graduation. You can do it with less marks in 10th and 12th. So that is the difference that is there. Now, in my career, there was one BSc Computer Science graduate and I hired him ahead of an engineer. And the reason was this: when we were interviewing this graduate, he was able to give us all the answers on .NET ahead of the engineering graduate. And not only that, we asked him to write the code in front of us and he was able to write the code. So what this BSc Computer Science graduate had done, while learning in the BSc Computer Science, he used to go to an internet cafe and there he used to practice coding, there he used to learn programming languages on his own, and he started developing his own projects. Now that was the work he was doing on his own. So if you are a BSc Computer Science graduate and you start doing your own projects, you start learning your own technologies ahead of the engineering graduates, then chances are that you can also get a job in the same companies that are reserved for a BE computer engineer. Another thing you can do is there are a lot of online courses available where you can go to those online courses and see if there is a certification available. And if this certification is from a really valid university, then along with your BSc Computer Science, you add this certification and automatically your profile will become better than most of the engineering graduates. So I hope that this is going to help you if you are a BSc Computer Science graduate, and this is going to help you in getting the best jobs which are available to you. One small piece of advice: don't wait for the best job. Find a job that you can do, find a job where which you like to do, and start with a job. During the job you can learn new skills, and then you can go from wherever you are into whatever company you want to go into. So you don't wait for the best company, you start wherever you are, and from that you build your career path. Don't wait for the best company to come to you. This will give you the best job that is available as a BSc Computer Science graduate. And friends, what I have done is that I have picked 22 streams of highest paying jobs in the software industry. And here is the video which you can watch and decide which stream is applicable to you and progress in that stream. That will help you to get the highest paying jobs even if you are a BSc Computer Science graduate.